Hey babies, welcome to my channel, Donna P Howard. On Facebook, I'm always over there looking for clinical studies. A clinical study is either you have to take medication and they monitor you, like I do in person at ECMC for high blood pressure or whatever, or they do it online. So with online, once you qualify, then they'll contact you and talk to you for a bit to make sure you qualify, whether they contact you through text message, email, or phone call. They'll set up a time to do a Zoom. So a Zoom is like how I'm doing this YouTube video with you, but it's somebody at the other side, not me talking to the audience, but somebody on the other end talking to me and asking me questions, and we're conversating. So anywho, the study that I'm about to tell you about is for people who smoke. Whether you smoke cigarettes or you vape, you smoke. The qualifications are smoking cigarettes. So they want to know how many cigarettes do you smoke. I try to tell all studies, a person that smokes cigarettes doesn't count. Oh, I smoked 1 cigarette. Oh, I smoked 2 cigarettes. Oh, I smoked 3 cigarettes. I don't know nobody who do that. If you do, you do it. I don't. When I got an urge for a cigarette, I'm a smoker. So anyhow, I filled out the form. You put in your name, address, city, state, zip code, age, birthday. How many years you've been smoking, they'll give you a range, if you ever quit smoking, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, they want to know how many cigarettes you smoke. So I told them 16, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. I wouldn't go below that. Just me, I wouldn't go below that. Anywho, they contacted me. I forgot if they contacted me through email or text. It might have been email for me to pick a date that was, convenient for them, or they told me what date that was convenient for them. And we moved forward to do the Zoom study. Now, the Zoom part of it is you got to show ID, whether it's your state-issued ID or your real ID. I have an enhanced ID, or your passport, driver's license, okay. So, once they verify who you are and your actual birth date to prove that you're over 18 years old, then they commence the reading to you, which I can't stand, because I'm a speed reader. So the time it would take you to read me a couple pages, I'll be done with reading the pages and having a full understanding. But I understand everybody don't read like I do. But it's just annoying. But anyhow, they tell you about their study, and they try to emphasize this and emphasize that. Whenever they're presenting a study, they try to make it seem like their study is just so important. So once you get through that part, then they want you to go use the bathroom. Well, I was up on my downtime. And what I mean by that, third shift has always been my lively time. I am not a morning person. So since they scheduled a morning Zoom, you're going to get a morning attitude, because I am not a morning person. I do not want to be bothered like that in the morning. Because it's not like I can get up at that time and be on Zoom. They want you to be presentable. They want you to be dressed. So I have to get up earlier to get myself prepared to be on Zoom, like as if I was going into an office. Okay. So now you provide your ID, like I said, and then they read to you and explain the importance of their study. And then there's the P test. Prior to your Zoom meeting, they send you some plastic cups out, like if you was going, I don't know if you have a Quest or whatever you have in your city, your town, or your suburb. But you go there, like how you get the cup and you gotta get the wipe and you gotta wipe and you got to piss in the cup, and you know what I mean. So you gotta piss in the cup and bring the cup back to your area so they can see you didn't pee. And then you have to open this packet, and it has a plastic syringe in it, and it has a test in it like a pregnancy test or a COVID test. So you have to take this little syringe and squeeze the urine up, and then in this little test strip thing, it has a circle and it has an oval. You have to drop 3 drops of piss in the circle, and then you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait. And then if it's a pink line or a red line, you qualify, because that means it's nicotine in your system. So before your Zoom meeting, smoke your cigarette. Whether you smoke the whole thing, I have to smoke some of your cigarette. I have been smoking off and on all night, so I wasn't worried about it. Okay. So they'll ask you to hold it up so they can see it through the computer. If they don't see it through the computer, like with me, I take down their phone number, take a picture, and upload it to them so they could see with their own eyes that there was a line there. And that's what qualifies you for the study. With the study, you make over $1,000 for a year's time. With this study, they want you to put an app on your phone, of course. Everybody into the apps, everybody want to be included and want you to interact with them through an app. And they'll send you daily questionnaires for 3 months straight that you have to figure out and fill out. And then after 3 months, not so often. And you might have a Zoom or 2 meeting in between, but you're just monitoring your cigarette usage. They're not trying to get you to quit. They're just I would guess, I haven't started it yet. They sent me the link to blow into the ICO machine, which I haven't gotten yet. They claim they sent it through the mail. That's what they sent the cups through, but I don't know. They claim they sent it out Thursday. I ain't seen it yet. I haven't even seen nothing from their facility, so I don't know. But they want you to take a breathalyzer to prove you got nicotine, even though that's what your urine showed. And then whatever questions they ask in the questionnaires, you fill it out. Your payment is through a clean card, which is like a prepaid debit card. And every time you do certain activities, they'll upload some money to your card. Me, myself, I like to try to hold on to my card and don't even mess with it until I get all my money. I don't want a little piece here and a little piece there. I'd rather have all my money together, then I can do whatever the hell I want to do. As we go along, I will continue to update you so you know how the process is going. I'm not looking at it right now because the linkage is in my cell phone, but I will link down below the address, the email address, if you would like to sign up for this study. It is legit. And like I said, You'll make over $1,000 for a year's time. You don't have to leave your home to do it. Everything you're doing is in your home. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a little extra funds for whatever. And you just answer their questions and see how they app work. So I mean, it's some easy, free, non-taxable income for those of you that are on disability like me and worried about SSI, SSD. They can't touch it. Anytime you do something that's improving your health, they cannot touch because it's non-taxable income. And you got to fill out a tax form. And that's because when Biden was in office, he wanted to know where everybody was getting every penny money. At one time, it used to be 600. So if you didn't go over 600, you didn't have to report it. I know because I do taxes. And I worked for the federal and New York State as far as doing taxes. So I just wanted you to know that little bit of information. Please use my name as your referral if you do sign up, Donna P Howard. And come on, get in the study with me and get some money. And yeah, they do pay like $25 if you refer somebody in. But I want to see y'all get the money because I'm getting the money. You know, whenever I get some money, anybody that do the same things I do or can qualify, I want y'all to get some money just like me. So I hope this helps. And when I get the supplies, I'll come back on, let you know what was in the supply thing, and show you what's in the supply thing, and tell you what I gotta do. And it'd be step-by-step process. That's how I go. I should have did that when I first got the stuff, but I ain't think about it. But anywho, I figured that's a little extra money to go on the side all along. So please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you always know when I'm uploading. Share my friends with your family. Share my video with your family and friends. Ooh. And leave me a comment. I love interacting with you.